Welcome to this training. So for this training, I'll be making use of Phase app, and Phase app make use of subscription. But if you are installing it for the first time, it will give you the opportunity to make use of the features without subscribing. Okay, so I'm going to select the picture I'll be using here from my gallery. Once I open it like this, so I'm just going to be selecting this picture and you wait for it to load. Make sure your data is on. Alright, so this is Phase app. I'm using the Pro version. I'm using a paid version here, so you can see there are a lot of features here. Alright, so let me start with the presets. Presets are some features that have been created for you, so you can just apply on it. So maybe for instance, let's select one of these. Okay, let's use this. So you can see this is not really having too much effect compared with to this star, as you can see. So these are the presets you can actually add to the to your picture. Then I'll come back to my impression. Okay, so most times I make use of Hollywood 2, or sometimes keys. So you can just increase the opacity depending on what you want to create, but make sure you don't overdo it. So I will apply. Next, I'm going to select the hairstyle. You can see the hairstyle is looking kind of rough, so I'm just going to come here. You have to be careful when you are creating your hairstyle. Sometimes you might need to combine 2, 3, 4 years together to achieve something nice. So once you want to achieve it, what you just do is to come here. You come here and you select this. Then you can combine 2 or more hairs together, so to create what you like. So I'm going to be selecting this, and you can see these numbers depends on the intensity of what you want. You can see if I am putting it at 5, you can see the hair now, see the before and after. Then you can decide to add wavy to it depending on you. You can see this is not looking too nice, so you can decide to reduce this, and I'm just going to combine the hair and you see the outcome soon. So this is another one. Just make sure you try it out. Okay, this is looking a little bit better now, so you can see combined with another one, and you can still reduce the opacity. Okay, so if you don't want to add this extra one, you can just remove it. So there's another one here, this transfer, where you can just change it to that of a celebrity. Just pick anyone. There is additional option here for you to add. You can see, so you can select from here and just add any kind of hairstyle you are seeing here that you really like. Let's select this for example. You wait for it to load, and once you apply it like this, you'll be having something of that nature on the picture you are trying to edit. Okay, so you can unselect the previous ones to see what you have. Alright, so just depending on what you want to create. So I am just going to come here back to this transfer and select this. Then I'm going to unselect others, as you can see, and unselect it as well. So I can now add this wavy to it. So I'm going to apply this now. Okay, so this is it, the before and after. Now before and after, we are progressing. Now we'll come to the, though I don't really make use of these features, but there are things you can do here. You can reduce the lips, you can increase it, and the likes. You want dimples, you can add dimples to your picture if you really want it. So just make sure you play around your features. Okay, so then I'll come to my skin. These are major tools I use. I come to the skin, but this person is having a smooth skin at least, so I'm just going to select smooth. Alright, so smooth, but be careful with it. The more effect you apply, the fairer your picture looks. You can see the face is looking fairer, but this is what I do. I'll just come to, so I will select this again and add tan so that the skin color can be maintained. Okay, so you can see it's looking a bit darker, so I add tan to it. You can increase it depending on what you want, but I think this 3 is okay. So alright, just apply. Then I'll come to makeup. If I really want to add makeup, if you want to add makeup, you can come here, then select your eyebrow. If you want to change the look of your eyebrow, and you can just select a full makeup like this if you, depending on you, but make sure you don't overdo anything as well. I've added eyelashes to it, so you can just select makeup 3 and make sure it's not so much. Apply it. So this is the before and the after now. Okay, now I am done with that. So come to smile. If you want to change, have a smiling face, you can just play around with it the way you like. Okay, so depending on you, but I'm not making use of that now. Okay, but make sure you try as much as possible to make sure that your picture still looks original, because when you add too much effect, it just looks different. So now the last thing I just want to do here is to change the background. Then I'll come here, so you can use this also to change your background. There are features you have here, so you can select this. Okay, or you can select this. So take notes. You can see the effect of the background of the face is looking red, and when I was using blue, it was just too white. So what you just do is you can reduce this so that it will not be looking too bad. Then as you can see, some part of the art, they are not showing, so you come to paint and just erase it to make sure it is visible. Okay, then you apply. Make sure you reduce this. Okay, then you apply it. So once you are done applying, come to this lens blur and just blur your lens. You can make use of this hexagon too. Then you reduce the opacity, then you apply, and also you can come here to this vignette and increase the vignette as you want. So when you are removing your background, pay attention to the edges. You can see, as you can see now, the hand is looking, you can see the part of the hand is not properly erased. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Now I am done with the picture. You can see the before and after. So I'm just going to save it now.